What's up, worship boy Iconic? Back again with another video. Yes, sir, we are back in the sneaker room, back with the sneaker of the year release video, and also a legit check. But before we get started with this video, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also that notification bell so you can stay in tune with the reviews, the on feats, the sneaker vlog, the sneaker news, and everything else that comes with the channel. I thank y'all for watching, man. Not gonna waste any more time. Let's get into it. So today your boy did hit on 3 pairs of the LNF or Lost and Found Air Jordan 1s. Y'all seen a million videos, so I don't want to kind of like go too in depth with details on the shoe. Y'all should know by now the whole concept, why they created it, blah 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 blah. But your boy did hit at JD Sports and DTLR. I did hit from my size, a size 6.5 and a size 7 and a 13C. And I did hit for a 2C online. The actual app was stupid, like wouldn't allow me to get anything on the sneakers out this morning. I didn't even get to join the raffle. That's how bad the app was this morning. So here is my size 7 from DTLR. Here is my receipts. Here's my receipt. I know how y'all be kind of getting in those comments talking kind of crazy, but here's my size 7 Y right here. And here's the size 6.5 right here. This is the wife size right here. And boom, here's my pair. I was flexing a little bit, y'all. I was flexing a little bit today, y'all, and end up putting the shoes on in the mall after I bought them. I did went ahead and like did a quick little unboxing while I was at the store. Nothing too crazy, but here's my receipt from JD. And if you did watch my store today, you saw me actually pick these shoes up. So here's my receipt from JD with all my different information, all the pickups for the day. They didn't allow us to use any $20 coupon, but it's all good, it's all good. But today is a day where I show y'all, the differences between a retail and a UA or replica pair. First, I wanna know, which one is real, which one is UA? If y'all looking at this right now, which one is real, which one is UA, or which one is retail, and which one is UA? That's what I got a question for y'all. Which one is real and which one is UA? Looking at this right now, which one is retail and which one is UA, y'all? Y'all tell me, right? So if you guess right, this is the retail, the one on my left. This is the retail pair, and this is the UA pair from Yes Yeezy. So a lot of different comparisons, y'all. I'm gonna just go and show y'all what a retail version should look like. First thing first, with the box right here, it needs to look like this. It doesn't have any MSRP. It does have stickers right here, and they do feel like they can be like ripped off a little bit, but that is how a retail pair is supposed to look. Boom, boom, boom. You flip the lid, you do have your lot number right here. After that, the actual paper itself, right? The paper itself is kind of folded in. Let me show y'all. Because again, I did wear my pair today, so the paper is gonna look like this. It's pretty thick. Of course, it has that newspaper style paper or look from those ads. We all know by now how that's supposed to look. But the best thing about this, I wanna let y'all know, is that the paper is pretty thick. Gonna go ahead and pull that out. Also, one big thing, if you remove the paper, like I did see something that Jada Sneak Guy did say earlier in one of his videos. Hopefully that focuses. One thing for sure, when you remove the paper from the box, your yellow receipt should be right here at the bottom of the box. It's not gonna come on top unless somebody tampered with that. This is how that receipt is supposed to look right here. It should be no like extra like drips or little ink on the side of the actual tabs. This is as much as it's supposed to look right here. So hopefully that's not blown off, but this is how it's supposed to look. The Sandy's Bros Sport Department, you know, blase, same old, right? So that's that. You do have your sticker inside here. And this paper on this, the actual paper that's inside the actual shoe, it's pretty thick, y'all. It's pretty thick. It has some depth to it. It isn't as thin. It isn't as thin as the one that comes in the actual UA pair. The retail pair does come with this thick paper, and it looks pretty good when you look at the details on it. The cheap one from the retail doesn't look as good, and it's not as thick. So that's something to keep in mind. But that Sandy Bros receipt is like a big thing, y'all. So don't miss out on that. Like I said, it should be at the bottom of your box unless somebody tampered with that. This is how that receipt is supposed to look, y'all. I don't care what nobody tells you. This is how it's supposed to look. I also watched MJO23 Dan joint. I'll make sure to put up a picture of the one he did, his review as well, and he showed the fake and the real receipt. So that's something to look forward to. But man, when I say close, I'm talking close, y'all. Look at it. This is super, super close. This is the retail pair right here. This is the UA right here. Now, as I've gotten the actual retail pair in, the UA, after smelling it, after it's been sitting, bro, has a crazy smell to it. It's not a bad smell. Just smelling it again, it does have like a certain smell to it. It's not that gasoline strong smell, but again, it is, yeah, so it is totally different smells, bro. Like, that's me having with me having a retail and a UA in hand. This one smells like a retail pair. This one smells like, I don't know, it just smells kind of weird. It's not bad, but it ain't good either. So now that I'm smelling it, it got like a little stank on it, This is the box that I received. Now, they do have ones with updated stickers on it, but this one does have an MSRP of $180. Your sticker should not come with an MSRP at all. So if it looks like this, if it has those stickers and it has a MSRP on it, most likely it's not a real pair. If it has the stickers there and they look all janky, it might not be a retail pair. As you can see, this box is also all beat up. This is the actual UA box right here. I'm gonna flip the lid. Lid does have a stamp, like I told y'all. Another thing, it does have the Yum sticker right here. But as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the side real quick. As you can see, the boxes, the reds are totally different, bro. Look at that. This is retail. This is the UA. So you see how it's hitting? This like red is totally different from that one. It's not a whole difference, but you see how like brighter this one is? It looks kind of weird. This is the UA right here. As far as the box size too, it's about the same, but this one's all like beat up. This one's all beat up. And it's not really too many big differences on it, but it does have the 2 Yum stickers, bro. So just be careful out there on that. I'm trying to keep all this separated too. So the UA does come with shoe trees. The actual retail does not come with shoe trees, so be aware of that. This is what comes in the UA. And my retail pair right here, this is how that paper looks. So be aware of that as well. But bro, it's really pretty close. I think that's like one of the biggest things, y'all. Like if you're looking for anything, when you're trying to make sure that these shoes aren't fake. Like I say, like this is the, see how like flimsy this paper is on the UA? Very flimsy. And it's like 2 different sizes too, look. Let me show y'all. Wow, big difference. So this is the retail pair. This is the UA. UA comes with smaller paper. It's not as thick. You hear it? It feels kind of cheap, like really cheap. Like it's not even no depth to it. This one has thicker paper, and it comes with 2 pieces of paper in the box. So that's something to look out for. I'm just trying to do something quick for y'all to be able to legit check y'all shoe real quick. But this is the paper. UA right here, retail right here. UA right here, retail. Let me hold that up. UA, retail. UA, retail. So that's like a big giveaway too. Now let's say somebody switched everything out on you, right? They did the tissue paper. Let's say they switched everything out on you. They put the tissue paper in the shoe. They changed around the paper. Let's say they did all that, right? The next thing to worry about as well is that if you see one of these. So the actual release retail pair does not come with a baggy sneaker. I'm gonna give y'all the one that's my size, I believe 6.5, the wife pair. I'm gonna show you how it comes. It comes like this. It should come like this with 1 white lace at the bottom and a black lace at the top. There is no like lace bag at all. There is no lace bag at all. No lace bag at all that comes with this shoe. They should come directly from Nike or anywhere else that you get them like this. It should look just like this when you get them, right? They should look just like this. It shouldn't be just 1 lace and then a hang tag like your traditional Air Jordan 1. It should look just like this when you get your lost and founds and from wherever you grab them from. So same thing, all the GS sizes and men's pair have similarities when it comes in the box. So like I said, when you lift up the bottom, at the bottom, there's another one of those yellow receipts. So that's how it should look, bro. That's how it's supposed to come. That's how it's supposed to look. So again, be careful with that. I'm gonna try to do like a little quick black light test, because I don't know if it'll work right now, but I'm gonna try to do a black light test. But let me go ahead and just get onto the shoe. I wanted to show the box first. That way we have that. But the actual shoe, wow. So the actual shoes, crazy. So you see right here, the UA, it's super crazy. Like they put a lot of like kind of like the stress or that kind of worn look on the UA pair. Retail pair, it's a little bit there, right? But you see how it's all over. It looks really, really bad. I thought it wasn't gonna be just as bad. Yeah, I wore them, but it's still, I wore these all day and it still don't look as bad. So that's something to pay attention to. Look, UA, retail, UA, retail. Another thing is the colors, right? So you put it right there. You probably can't tell too much, but the actual reds are different as well. On the retail pair right here, the retail pair is like a lighter red. This one more is like a, I don't know, it's a red, but it's a little bit darker and kind of flat. It's like a flat red. This one has a little bit more ump to it. Nothing too crazy when it comes to the reds, but if you're really paying attention to it, the reds are like a little different. So that's something to like be on the lookout for. The actual reds are a different shade. When it comes to the swoosh as well, right? That's something I'm noticing off rip. Swooshes are smaller. All right, so on the UA, the swoosh is smaller. Don't know if you can notice that, but the swoosh is smaller. The retail is bigger. Retail, UA. Retail, UA. Retail swoosh is way bigger. Look at that. See how big the swoosh is compared to this small one? If you're really paying attention, see, put it back together. See how big it is compared to that one? Swoosh is way smaller on the UA. And this might sound crazy, but I feel like the UA has a thicker grain of leather on it. So after like playing around with these again, after having not wearing them for so long, I realized that these run like kind of tight. Like I almost would need to go up to a size 11 in the UA. But with the retail I went true to size and it was pretty good. And I think the insole is super thick as well, so that's something to pay attention to. But as far as that, another big thing too, and it kind of is the same, but the actual tongue areas. So this is the real. Let me switch it back. So the tongue areas right here, as you can see, this is my pair, the retail pair right here. This is the Nike Air on the tongue. And on the UA, this is the Nike Air on that tongue. So it's not completely the same. It's like a little off, but it's those little things that make it kind of jagged and look kind of crazy. Okay, so also with the distressing, right? If you look at the back of these, one thing I noticed with this as well is that on the actual retail pair, the retail pair looks kind of like unified. It actually looks like an older pair that's been like worn. The wear on that looks kind of different. And on this one right here, as you can see, it's kind of like just flat base. It just gives off the imitation of it. But this one looks like they took a little time and actually did their like detailed distressing on it. So that's one thing as well. But bro, it's like many, like it's not that much differences on this joint at all. I'm trying to feel. Okay, also Wings logo. Wings logo has like more of a debossed feel. It's a little bit more thick. It definitely has more thickness on the retail. On the actual UA, it's like flat. It's just a flat. It's not really like a thick debossed feel to that Wings logo. So that's something you gotta do. So feel for that and just kind of get a feel and kind of see what you think about that. If it feels too soft, that's one thing that I would say is a red flag as well. As far as insoles, whew, insoles are okay. Wow, it's crazy, but insoles, bro, it's so hard. It's gonna be so hard to tell, bro. So insoles, I would say for sure, like looking at it, the actual insole on a retail pair is a little bit more like a tan feel. It's not all white. On the UA, it's completely white. It's completely white. And I know that joint is probably blown out. It's probably blown out, but that's how it's supposed to look on the UA. Retail is right here. Crazy enough, right? The UA has a thicker insole, way thicker insole than the retail. Again, it's kind of hard to tell, but if I put them up like side by side, I don't even know if y'all can tell, bro. It's so, the actual, so it's like way thinner. This one is super thick, bro. On the actual UA, the UA pair has a thick insole, very thick insole. This one it's nice size, but it's a little bit thinner. So that's probably why my feet like feel crazy in these, because the insole on this is super thick. So this is the insides on the retail pair. Retail pair, this is the insides right here. Production dates on this joint is 04/27/22 to 7/5/22. Okay, on this one is 02/02/22 to 05/26/22. So production dates are different as well. This one ends in 6/12. This one also ends in 6/12. Wow, bro, it's super, super close, bro. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. As far as anything too, as far as details, again, on the retail pair, the details a little bit more there. The shape is a little more there when you're looking at it. The height is there. This one, so it looks the same, bro. It literally, I would say like little off. It's like little things that's off of this shoe, but if you're a sneakerhead, you'll know. But all right, so don't know if y'all be able to tell on camera or not, but when you put the black light on there, if you can see, it's like this big stain or paint strip right here on there. So I don't know if y'all can see that at all, but that's what's going on. Like it's a big little paint stain on the midsole from the black light. This is how it's glowing on the shoe. That's how that's glowing. That's how that's glowing. That's the UA. Retail, let's see. Retail is pretty clean. Yeah, retail is pretty clean with the black light on it. Retail is pretty clean. Nothing really too much going on there. Oh. Nothing too crazy going on there. Nothing really crazy going on. Another thing I want to look at is on here. Ooh. All right. So automatic red flag, y'all. When you do the black light test, don't know if y'all can see it. Let's see, man. Come on. Focus. You gotta focus up for me. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but there is like a little implant, a little, that's on the UA. That's how it looks on the UA. And retail has nothing on it. So that's something just to be aware of on the box. Again, you do have your stickers right there, but it shouldn't have any type of stamp or anything on this bar right there. Everything should feel kind of like thick, especially around here. Everything fits like normal. So this is the retail one right here. It should be nothing on it. Bring both of them in real quick. UA. UA, you see that? Wow, that's crazy. UA right there. Retail right here. So it should not be this. You see that thing right there at the bottom? That's how that UA looks right there. It got like a little stamp on it from maybe the factory or whatever. This one doesn't have anything at all. So, hey, yo, one thing before I go to, man, one last thing, or another thing before I go. If you look at the actual, all right, so if you look at the actual, I had to smell them, bro, to see which one was real, which one was fake. So on the actual retail right here, if you look at the actual swoosh on the tag, it's like that old school 85, 94 swoosh on the Nike Air right there on the retail. On the actual like UA or replica, push it back. On the UA or replica, it's way smaller. So don't know if y'all can tell on that, but it's a little bit bigger on this one. You'll probably have to see it in person to be able to see, but the actual swoosh on the actual UA is smaller than the actual one that's on the retail. So retail swoosh, UA swoosh on the tongue. So, but yeah, y'all, man, that is it, man. Kind of crazy how close they are. This is a retail right here. This is a UA. Super, super close. The biggest thing you want to look out for, again, Wings logo on the UA is very flat. It doesn't have like a lot of texture to it. The smell's not bad, but it's not a retail smell, in my opinion. Yeah, you're gonna know. You're gonna know. Insoles, 2 different insoles altogether. On the retail, the insole is a little bit cream. On the UA, the insole is white. So that's a big thing. Colors on both of the shoes. This one is like, has a little bit more pop with the red. This one is a little bit more flatter. So if you can see on camera how flat the red looks, like flat and kind of like saturated, but it's still like dark. It's not bad, but it's like more flat. This one is a little bit more vibrant. So hopefully y'all can see that. This is the retail pair. This is the UA. So hopefully if you're looking at that, you could tell, like, boom, you see how poppy that is? Boom, you see how flat that is. So that's one of the big key things. The swooshes. Swoosh is bigger on the retail, swoosh is smaller on the UA or the replica or the fake or whatever you want to call it. The tongue, that's another thing too. The tongue is pretty high. I feel like they're almost the same height, but the tongues are pretty high. But that's something, you know, you really can't tell. But the actual tags, you know, it looks like kind of janky on this one, and this one looks kind of like flush. So that's something to be looking out for. But yeah, man, overall, bro, that is it. I don't want to keep this video going for too long. It's already almost probably a 20-minute video. I think this shoe is definitely sneaker of the year. It's definitely in my top 10 sneakers of the year. Chicago is something I've been trying to get for the longest. Prices, resale prices. This shoe will continue to go up. I think they'll go down a little bit next week when people get pairs in. But these have shot up so fast from $350 to $450 in less than 24 hours. Like literally, at 6 o'clock yesterday, these were at $350, $375. Now they're at like $450, almost $500 if you pull on like StockX or GOAT. If I were to say to buy anything from anybody, I would say trust GOAT, Stadium Goods, you know, Flight Club maybe. I would not buy these off of StockX. And even if I did get these from StockX or GOAT or anybody else, I would definitely legit check. I don't care who it is. If it's not your personal man's, your personal friend, a personal person that works at the store that you bought them from with the receipt, and you can legit check when they're good, I would just still legit check any pair that you get that you didn't pick up yourself. That's me and my personal opinion. If you're not into sneakers, do everything possible to try to get you a pair that you can legit check. And even if you do get a pair from a secondary person or company, make sure that you get them legit checked, dog. Because as you can see, super close. As a person that's into shoes, seeing the retail pair now and seeing the UA, I would definitely say I'm going with the retail all day. Other than that, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about the shoe. Let me know what y'all think about the actual real versus fake video. I'm trying to do a lot of these now, man, just to kind of keep people aware of what's going on, and also to just show people that are like, oh, I'm on the fence of buying a UA. Like for me personally, even if I couldn't afford this, I wouldn't buy this because it's a grail. So I personally would just either save my money, trade some stuff to get this, but I personally wouldn't buy this pair because I'm not into UAs. But at the same time, I'm not mad at anybody that does this because it's super close. Maybe if I had to give it like a rate of how close it is, maybe like a 7 out of 10. There's a bunch of flaws on it now that I'm seeing it in person, especially like the leather, the grains, everything is different. Actually, this feels like a lot more plush, but again, it's like thick leathers. There's a bunch of flaws on this, and the smell of the shoe is crazy now that I'm smelling it now. So yeah, that is it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, man. Before y'all go, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also that notification bell so you can stay in tune with the reviews, the on feast, the sneaker line, the sneaker news, and everything else that comes with the channel. I thank y'all for watching, man. The future belongs to those who prepare today. Till tomorrow, y'all. Peace.